guys, we're going to be doing the NYX comparison today. I'm really excited. I am hoping that NYX will not let me down. I've used their powdered highlighters. I'm not sure if this is one of their new ones. It's called Born to Glow. I just purchased that one this past week, and it is awesome. I'm going to swatch it for you guys so you can see. And so now this is Born to Glow. I'm not sure if you guys can see it well. I'm hoping that my lighting is good in here so that you can see how nice that glow. And prior to that, I've used the duo chromatic illuminating powders, and they're kind of like colored illuminating powders. Let me just show you. So this one here is called Crushed Bloom, and then this purple-like one is called Lavender Steel. Love, love, love these. So NYX is pretty awesome because they're very affordable, and I've never had an issue, and I hope to never have an issue with any of their products. I use their Ombre blush, my favorites in Mauve Me, and I use their medium bronzers, which are really good too. It's a matte bronzer. So today, what I'm going to be using new from them is their Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. And I'm not sure what color this is. I think this is in the color Gleam. And then we have this other liquid highlighter, which I wanted to try. It's called Away We Glow, and this is what it looks like, guys. I also bought the NYX Total Control Foundation. I've never used this before. Then I got the Gotcha Coverage Concealer from NYX. It says that it's waterproof, and this is in the color Light. I've already moisturized my face with my new Clinique moisturizer that I purchased. I spoke about it in my last video, which, guys, was my last video a disaster or what? I did not know what to do with myself, but we pulled through it, and I gave my face a break. Decided to come back and do the NYX comparison for you guys because I have faith that this video is going to be more successful. I'm going to start off with my Photo Loving Primer. This is my favorite primer in general. I usually use it with all types of foundations because I love, love, love it. And I do have their spray, the First Base Primer Spray from NYX. It looks like this. But I like my Photo Loving Primer better. Not that the spray doesn't work well, it does, but I just love this Photo Loving Primer. We're going to go and apply our primer to our face. It has like a nice, silky, smooth feeling. Ooh, I don't know if I put too much there, but it's okay. I'm just going to dab that all over so I can get like a nice, even coverage of the primer. Put it into my eyebrows as well because I go and I apply my eyebrow makeup, it kind of just applies nicely and it stays longer. So I did get like a few breakouts from the whole process of trying with those L'Oreal Lumi drops. Anyway, so about this liquid illuminator from NYX, it says in the back that you can wear it alone or pair it with your makeup. So I was kind of confused as to can I mix it with my makeup or can I just put it on top of my makeup? The word pair kind of confused me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try and just dab some on my face and also put the foundation, just mix it in as I apply. I'm just going to basically apply it to the areas where I feel like I want more highlight. So that's how we're going to start off. In certain areas, because I'm going to mix it in, but I'm mixing it in on my face. It's kind of like a really dark color, but it gives a nice shine. Let's just see how it works out because this is my first time using it. I'm going to apply my foundation with a Real Techniques sponge. I usually always use my beauty blender, but this is a cheaper version of a makeup sponge, and so I just want to see how it kind of works out. I think I used it once before, and then I kind of just like retired from it after that one time because I fell in love with my beauty blender. But let's hope that this works because it is a cheaper brand, and if you're looking for something affordable, I want to know how it works so that I can tell you guys, and it might just work out good for you. And then you don't have to spend $20 on a beauty blender. So I'm going to shake up this foundation nicely. I like to shake up my foundations, make sure they're mixed good. It does have a little bit of a watery consistency, so that makes me a little nervous, but we're going to see. We're going to see how it works out. So I'm not sure if it's the sponge or what, but I'm not liking the way that it's blending at all. Like, not even a little bit. So I'm going to just throw that sponge aside, and I'm feeling like because this has such a liquidy consistency, I can use my stippling brush with it. So we're going to try this again. There's really nothing on my face because the sponge basically soaked up most of it. I'm going to get my plastic slat that I always use, and I'm actually going to try and put the foundation on that slat and mix it in with that illuminating liquid. The foundation itself is watery, but the actual liquid illuminator is actually very thick. So I'm thinking that maybe mixing it won't be a problem because when I mixed the L'Oreal drops in my previous video, the drops and the foundation was liquidy, and then when I did it with a thicker foundation, the drops were just so watery in general that it kind of just like took away that thick texture of my foundation. Hopefully it works out because, honey, I I can't even say what kind of coverage it's giving me yet because there's really nothing on my face. So I'm just going to dab this on like this with my stippling brush. It's already mixed in with the liquid illuminator. And then we're going to use soft circular motions. So now I'm seeing coverage. I'm not sure if I see like a glow though from the liquid illuminator. I mean, it's definitely not a matte finish, but I'm not sure if I see a glow finish either. Like, what I do notice though is that when I previously attempted to dot on the liquid illuminator before onto my face in certain areas that I dotted it, like here, as you can see, and up in the forehead, and right here, it dried up and it's not really moving from there. So I'm guessing that maybe this is something that you have to place on directly into the area where you want the glow to be, because it's going to dry up and it's just going to stay there, which is not a bad thing, that's a good thing. So maybe my technique of trying to dot it onto my face prior to anything was not a good idea. So we're going to try to get those little dots on. I'm going to go in my beauty blender and into my plastic slat where I have my foundation and that same liquid illuminator mixed in together. And I'm going to go and dab on here to see if those dots move around, because they're literally just sitting on my face. Yep, they moved around. Cool. So I'll just blend it in with this beauty blender in those areas, make sure. So I'm realizing now that I'm kind of just like touching it up in those spotty areas where the liquid illuminator dried up, that actually touching up with the beauty blender is a lot better than with the stippling brush. I guess the foundation just works better with a beauty blender. Okay, so I have like a lightweight coverage. I would say it's like a light to medium coverage, but it's also buildable, guys, which is awesome. Definitely a buildable foundation. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to concealing, and we're gonna try the new NYX concealer. So I'm gonna apply it with a concealer brush. I'm using a Beige Cosmetic concealer brush. You know how much I love my Beige Cosmetic brushes. They're also very affordable. I've talked about them in previous videos. And I'm just gonna dab first. And then we're gonna just brush in the area. It's really thick. I'm gonna have to take some and just kind of distribute it on the other side because it is really thick. It feels nice. It's nice and smooth. It almost feels like it's moisturizing. I'm just gonna put some up here because I was planning on making the top of my eyelid lighter for my application to apply my eyeshadow later. I'm gonna go in with a blending brush because this stuff, just like, I literally only use a little bit and it's like so much of it. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender now, and I'm just gonna try to like blend and distribute some of it to like the rest of my face where I want some of it to be. I really do like the way it feels though. Let's just see how it sits on the face once I've already blended it in. I feel like it looks really nice. But when you look up close to it, it kind of has like a shine to it, and I feel like it's because the concealer is a little bit oily. So I'm hoping that doesn't give me an issue later. Like, usually I get nervous with like oily consistencies because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna break apart later and it's just gonna be like the lip scene where, you know, I think it looks really nice. I kind of want to be careful because like this stuff is thick and you can use just one drop and it's kind of like just a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and powder up with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Love this powder. It doesn't fail me like the It powder did yesterday. I'm gonna give It powder another chance, but not obviously not with the foundation or those drops. I'm not really putting a lot because I don't feel I need to. I just want to kind of set the concealer in. Take my powder brush and just brush that right off. Move on with contouring, and I'm gonna use NYX Matte Bronzer Real Techniques Pink Brush. Just gonna bronze up the face a little bit here. I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder and put some here so that I can clean up the contour in that area. So I feel like I have a little bit of a radiant finish from the illuminating liquid. I was expecting a little bit more of a shine, but I'm not really bothered that it isn't super shiny because it's not bad either. I feel like it's meant more to sit on top of the foundation rather than underneath or mixed in, because you saw what happened when I tried to mix it in. I put dots on my face and I tried to, you know, work it through in circular motions with a stippling brush, and actually where the dots were sitting at just for a few seconds, they already had dried up. And they had a nice shine to them, but they were literally dried up and stuck on there. So I had to go ahead and use the beauty blender with some more foundation mixed in the illuminating liquid. I don't think it's a really bad finish. I think it has kind of like more like a radiant, like healthy kind of look, not like horrendously illuminating glow. We're gonna go ahead and use the Away We Glow liquid highlighter, and I'm just gonna dot that on. I feel like it kind of moved the foundation here a little bit, and so I'm not really satisfied with the way that it looks there. I feel like I'm gonna have to take a little bit of foundation and cover that up. Now we're going to move on to eyebrows. I'm going to be using Maybelline's Brow Define plus Fill Duo pencil. I really like this brow pencil. It's affordable, and when I can't afford to re-up on my Anastasia brow dip, I usually go and purchase this little guy. Brush them down again just to make sure. So I'm just going to use like soft feather-like movements. And I want to color in my eyebrow really good there. It's not a pencil that you have to sharpen, it's a twisty one. Okay, that looks good. Brushing after you've applied any type of brow makeup helps to blend it out nicely and not leave like blotches of the brow dip or whatever the brow pencil that you're using in one place. It will stay for most of the day, but it won't stay for, like, I've had Anastasia dip brow last as long as 24 hours on my face, and it's waterproof. But this, after some, you know, hours outside, maybe like 8 hours, it's gonna start to fade out. I think 8 hours is good enough for me. I also think that because everybody's skin is differently, a lot of makeups that may not last longer on my face, long enough on my face, might last longer on someone else's face because of their different skin type. Okay, so before I shape that out with some concealer, I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow, the fun part. NYX's Dubai's palette. These are the city set NYX came out with. They had a few city sets, and I purchased the Dubai one. It came with a soft lip cream, and of course these eyeshadows. I'm gonna be going in with this color first. I'm not sure what the color is called. Please forgive me, but it does include the eye colors, but it says it in a different language. I'm not sure if you guys could see that. So I'm sorry that I can't tell you what the color is called, but I'm going to be using this color right here. Going in with my blending brush to just put that over on the top here on the lid. Very lightly. They're very pigmented, which is really good because, like I said, they're affordable, but they're not a cheap quality of eyeshadows. Now I'm going to go in with the deeper burgundy color. And I'm just going to dab very lightly into there because that's a really dark color and I don't want to like overdo it. And we're just going to go right here into the crease with that. I don't want to bring that color up. I just want to place it into my crease. I want to bring it just a little up here, just to kind of deepen that area right there. But I'm not bringing it all the way up. go in with that like coppery color again, just a little bit on the top, just to deepen that color up. Just right here, very lightly, kind of like in a swiping motion, because I just want it to be directly in that area, not anywhere else. Perfect. I haven't contoured my nose yet, but I'm not sure if I want to. Sometimes I just don't be feeling like it. Anyway, we're gonna take, I don't know if I should go in with this like matte looking, it's like a pink matte nude, or this shimmery beige. And I'm gonna pop that right onto the middle of my lid. I'm just gonna bring it up slightly just in the middle to the crease a little bit, because I want it to kind of stand out. All I had to do was like 2 swipes, and I was able to distribute it on both eyelids. I'm going to take that same blending brush that I went in with the other colors before, and I'm just going to fix this right here and just kind of blend those both colors in nicely. I don't want them to be too mixed in. Just so that the end of my lid, the outer corner, is nicely colored. So before I continue on with my eyeshadow look, I'm going to pop on some eyelashes so that I can like really get a feel of what else I want to do with my eyes. Just had some used eyelashes that were laying around there. I washed them the other day so that I can reuse them. I don't really use like fancy eyelashes. I go on Amazon and I get me a big pack of like 50 or 15 to 20, and it's affordable and it works for me. I'm just blowing on the glue so that I can get it a little tacky. Okay, so shall we finish our eyeshadow? I'm going to take one of my cheap eyeshadow applicators, and I'm going to be applying a color to my lower lash line. I think I'm going to go with this lighter color, this lighter brown that's in this Dubai palette. I kind of want to deepen that color, so I'm going to go in with this thick eyeshadow brush from Beige Cosmetics, and I'm going to take that same brown color, and I'm just going to swipe back and forth underneath the lower lash line. I kind of want to smoke it out a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to add a little wing. I'm going to use my favorite eyeliner. It's affordable, and it's from Maybelline. It's called Ultra Liner, and it's also waterproof. That's what it looks like, guys. It came out like way too thick on my side. What's up with that? I do feel I need to do is add some eyeliner to my upper waterline so that I can color it nicely, and so that the eyelashes, the false eyelashes, look even and fuller. I'm going to take the sponge that's at the end of that brow pencil that I was using earlier so that I can kind of smear the eyeliner that I just applied on my upper waterline, because it looks a little uneven. I want to kind of like smoke it out and just give it some more depth. I'm going to be using Maybelline's Colossal Volume Express Waterproof Mascara. I'm not too much of a fan of this mascara, I gotta be honest with you. It clumps up a lot, but I do think that it's great like to use with false eyelashes just to kind of get the eyeshadow color out. So I'm going to do the top first because I know I have some eyeshadow color there. And then I'm just going to brush back up this way. It also gets like a lot of like mascara on the brush. Like the brush doesn't really filter through the mascara too well. So I think that's what causes it to like plump. And it's just like a mess. I'm gonna add some black highlighter to my lower lash line as well. I want to deepen the smoky, you know, deep color look. Now I'm going to shape out my eyebrows with some concealer to clean them up. And I'm going to be using the same concealer just because, you know, I'm trying to get the full experience of the product. So I wasn't sure if I was completely like satisfied with the whole liquid illuminating product. I did like it because it was thicker in comparison to the L'Oreal illuminating drops. And so if you place it on top of your makeup, I'm more than sure that it's going to give a nice glow. I did mix it in with the foundation and it didn't give the consistency of the foundation a problem. It mixed in well. I just didn't feel like it gave me like a full radiant look. The Total Control NYX foundation is actually like a medium to full coverage. And I say medium to full because it gives you a medium coverage, but you can actually build it up, which I liked. And you can do the same thing with your concealer. I gotta say guys, like I really like this concealer right now. I'm not sure how it's gonna be for the rest of the day. I'm gonna wear this makeup for the whole day and then I'm gonna come back and see you guys towards the ending and let you know how it went. I'm gonna go back in with that coppery color that we used in the beginning for the top lid. Just because I feel like I wanna blend in a little more now that I've concealed. I feel like some of the color left, just a little bit. I really like these colors in this Dubai palette, they're so gorgeous. I'm going to contour my nose a little bit because I feel like I really need to. And I'm just going to do that with the same matte bronzer from NYX that I used earlier. Ooh. I think that looks better. I'm going to take a little bit of that same concealer and dab it in the middle of our nose. Sharpen up this contour. I'm going to try this dual chromatic, an illuminating powder. They have pigmented dark colors. For me, I don't feel comfortable using it all over my face because my face will literally be the color of the illuminating powder, and that's not what I want. But this is in the color Crushed Bloom. So I'm basically going to just apply it as like a blush very lightly because they're very pigmented, like I said. It has a very beautiful color. I love the way it looks. I feel like I could like use a little bit more highlighter. Like a girl could always use a little bit more highlighter. So I'm going to go in with the Born to Glow powder. I showed you this one before. It has a little bit of like a gold like shimmer, but it's like really nice. I love NYX's highlighters, powdered highlighters. They're really good. Take my Sephora's highlighting brush. I'm not sure if this is a highlighting brush, but I like to use it. It's very thick. You can use it for just about anything. I'm just gonna dab some on just to give it a little bit more shine up there. And then I'm gonna kind of just go in circular motions to mix it in with the Duo Chrome Illuminating Powder that I used as blush. Now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick that came with the Dubai palette, and that's Soft Matte Lip Cream. It's in the color, I guess, Dubai, because it says Dubai on it. So I guess it's in the color Dubai, and it looks like this, guys. It seems like a really dark color, so I'm going to just like outline it at first, and then I'm going to see if I put in a lighter color in the middle of my lip. It feels like really soft and just like velvety. And I've never used this one before either, so this is my first time using it. I'm really liking it. Bought this color the other day from NYX, and it's a Macaron Black Sesame lipstick. It's from their Macaron line. Is that how you say it? Macaron, or? Forgive me, guys. And the color looks like this. It's like a gray color. It's called Black Sesame. Ooh. I kind of really like it, guys. Go ahead and use a lip brush to kind of mix it in. up here. Yeah, this is working out nicely for me. Now for setting spray, I'm going to use one of my favorite setting sprays, and it is the matte finish from NYX. This is a definitely long-lasting setting spray, guys, that's affordable. And I'm going to fan it as usual. So overall, my experience with the foundation and their concealer was really good. I'm definitely satisfied. At first, I wasn't too sure what to do with the concealer because it was a different consistency that I'm not usually used to. I think it's like when you use a certain type of product so much, and I've been using the Shape Tape concealer so long, and I'm like completely obsessed with it. And you move on to something that's a little bit different toward your skin, you just don't know like what to do at first. And so that's why I always say that I like to use things more than once or twice. If I can, if possibly, if it's not like completely terrible the first time, I will try it a second, third, or fourth time. So I was definitely satisfied with the concealer. It's a waterproof concealer, so I'm kind of excited about that because anything waterproof like just calls my name. I wasn't too disappointed with the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. So previously when I first dabbed it onto my face, it kind of just like dried up so quickly and I was like, oh my god, and then it didn't want to mix in. So I mixed it in with the foundation and it didn't mess up the consistency of the foundation, which I was happy with. In comparison to the L'Oreal drops, they were messing up every foundation that I was mixing them in with and they were not working out. So I didn't feel like it gave me an illuminating finish, but maybe that's just me because maybe I was just like expecting something more shiny, or maybe I was expecting too much out of it. And also I didn't use it over my foundation like I said it could be used, because it was obvious that once it started drying up on my face before I could mix it in the first time, that it was something that would definitely stay on top over your makeup without a problem because it dries up pretty fastly and nicely. As for the whole liquid illuminating thing, maybe it's just that I'm not a liquid illuminating type of girl. I like powdered highlighter. I think that maybe it probably just works better for me. I do like a lot of full coverage, and with full coverage you get spoiled because you don't want anything breaking up your makeup. And I felt like in the beginning when I used the Away We Glow liquid highlighter, it kind of broke up the makeup a little bit, but it was nothing in comparison to the way that L'Oreal's illuminating did when I tried it on in my previous video. So nothing like that. I was able to actually correct it without a huge issue. In comparison to the L'Oreal one, I was having an issue no matter what I tried. But I'm so happy that this look came together today with all the NYX Cosmetics that I've used. I'm just glad that I was able to show you a cheaper makeup product line that you can afford and you can purchase at any pharmacy, a good quality makeup line. Hope you guys liked my video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Don't forget to hit subscribe.